return the ring? Brandy, did you return the ring?
Wendy, let's move on to Roxy. Let's move on to Roxy.
You're not the girl who keeps the ring, are you?
Mm.
Brandy Norwood, are you serious?
I don't have the ring. I don't have... Yeah, no.
All right, y'all, so I am back with an... I am back with another video, and oh my God. If you're new here, welcome. Take your shoes off. Okay, I'll let y'all know what it was. If y'all new here, welcome. Take your shoes off, look around, look at the other videos, make yourself comfortable, your family now. And if you're returning, welcome back. Okay, so usually when I'm rolling up for me and Babe or for myself, I'll go either to the toilet or to the trash can, whichever is most convenient. But if I'm in the bed and I'm being lazy, I'll just dump it in the ashtray. Okay, so I had gotten home from work, and I gotta tell y'all about that. I had gotten home from work, changed my clothes, and then Babe came home, and we started to smoke. Of course, the guts from the cigar was still in the ashtray because I didn't empty it, and we had the fans on. So when I pulled the ashtray up to bring it over so I can ash it in between us, the guts from the cigar kind of went over the bed. So I was like, I'll vacuum it up. I'm guessing it flew in my face and I didn't realize it. And I went to talk and I tasted it. I was like, what the fuck is that? So that's what that was. Work. Okay, so yesterday, it was a pretty good day. We did 7 o'clock because we didn't have work left over from the week prior, so we're good. We have to go in at 7. We get there at 7. We start to set up, and then here comes the postal service to bring us the baskets of mail. Today, for the first drop alone, we had over 40 baskets of mail. 40. So me and my coworker look at each other and we're like, what the fuck is this? So we just get to work. It took us about an hour and a half, 2 hours just to clean that mail and sort it and, you know, everything that I told you I do. Got the second drop at 11, about 11:20ish. And that was about maybe 6 or 7. That wasn't a lot, but hell, we already looking at 40. We damn near at 50 at this point. So needless to say, I'm going to work at 6 o'clock today. But the first thing that kind of like shook me, and I was like, Lord, I know you working on me in this short temper, because I be wanting to cut some of these bitches out. We go to lunch at 11:30. The man didn't come in with all the mail until like 11:25, and we're already doing our job from the 7 o'clock job. I look at my coworker and I'm just like, don't even, let's finish what we got. Hold your mule. Finish what you got. We gonna go to lunch, get refreshed, and when we come back, we can attack the second drop and go from there. Cool. We had an understanding. Child, we get up, put our jackets on, get our bags. He grabbed his lunch. I'm going downstairs because I didn't bring no lunch, so I had to get some Whataburger today. Delicious. And before we could get out of our office space where the door is, because there's a door and like a little hallway that separates us from the section over, data entry. Our supervisor is in data entry, so she has to come from down that hallway, badge into our door, and then come to where we are. We're literally hitting the ramp to go out the door, and she's coming in, and she goes like this. And we look at each other, and then we look at her, and she's like, can y'all sort and clean that before? I said, we can sort it. Even if you are not ready, like, it wasn't a lot. But at the same time, we expected him at 11. You waited until it was our lunchtime to try to come and see if the job was done? No, man, what were you doing for 30 minutes? She never came in, even though he was late. She never came in. Oh, he not here yet. Oh, he not. Nothing. Let me know. I am me. Hit me on Teams. Text me. She didn't say nothing about letting her know when it came. So our plan was our plan. She wasn't going to do it anyway. It was going to be us. For her to do all of this and can y'all do this before y'all go? No, ma'am, we can't. We sorted it into those sections that I was talking about. That took us all of 5 minutes. So instead of going at 11:30 to 12:30, we went from 11:35 to 12:35. I was not playing today. No. It will get done, but you're not finna come in here and do that. And that's one of the things. Like, I kind of am settling on the fact that maybe younger people should be doing this job. Because I don't know if they're trained to do this or if they're just doing this out of habit, but they treat us like high schoolers. My supervisor and her boss, and I'm guessing that's her boss because when she say jump, my supervisor say how high. So the two of those women, they come in periodically throughout the day, kind of look around to see the progress of what's going on, look at the little sign-in sheet to see, you know, what's been done. And like I told you, my direct supervisor will see me and my coworker that we're like nearing the end of the basket that we have currently. She'll grab another basket and just sit it on top of our desk to kind of like signal this is what you do next. You are aware that we are all adults here, right? And I'm not saying you can't tell us what to do, you're the boss. But it's a way to go about that. And this was not it. Dropping baskets of mail on my desk is not it. You know, and it's already trying because y'all know my situation. Y'all saw the last video. There are more cons than pros. So, girl, please don't push it. And the one that likes to like come at me with every little thing and I'm here again. It's pick on cat day today. I said, no, it's pick on cat week. You've been doing this shit all week. Last week was horrible for me. Like, damn. And like the way we do our job, a lot of people who mail in their checks are really like superstitious. So they will put a piece of cardboard in there, a piece of newspaper, not cutting off the part of the bill that just has their, you know, invoice on it, but the whole bill with the letter and stuff, they'll do that and then wrap the check inside of it because they think concealing the check will confuse the enemy that it's not money in there. Like the company's name isn't written on the envelope. Girl, please, what they think you writing us for? Prayer? Anyway, so a lot of stuff we discard. We really take what we need. The check, the invoice, send it through. You know, now, if it ain't something stupid like, you know, newspaper, cardboard, I'm sending it all through. Cause that was an issue. Did you scan this part? Cause we have a check and no stub, and we have a check and no, bitch. Why would it comes out the envelope? It comes into my hand and it goes to the scanner. At what point would I lose it? And why are you coming to me? So now, if I see it, you get it. I don't give a fuck what it is. It could be a handwritten note. I'm sending it through. I would rather you discard it than to need it and not have it. Now, if they come to me saying, oh, you scanning too much, then I'm going to go the fuck off. Because at this point, nothing is good enough. At one point, I'm not doing enough and I'm missing shit. But now it's too much. Bitch, the too much you can just shave off. Don't make a problem out of nothing. But yeah, that shit, you know, it was a Monday. Especially when I counted personally, and it was 40 baskets, 40 plus. I got to 49, I kept going. I said, oh shit, it's gonna be one of those days. But at least we gonna have work to keep us sustained because we gotta catch up on Monday today. And then that's gonna push us back a day until we get caught up. So hopefully we're not gonna be leaving early. No time this week. And like I said, my schedule is 7 to 4. But if there is work from the day before, like today, I'm going in at 6. If there's work left over, you go in at 6. The two supervisors was like, y'all probably gonna be coming in at 6 all this week. Cool. Because if I come in at 6, that means I leave at 3. Hallelujah. But that kind of gives me hope that you expect us to have work to last us throughout the week. Great. Hallelujah. Now, what am I here for? I am here because my girl is turning, I don't know, late 40s. I don't think she reached her 50s yet. It's Brandy's birthday. First, we need to give homage, and that's word to Funky Dineva, to the late Nippy, the late Whitney Houston. This is Brandy's birthday. This is also the day Whitney Houston passed away in 2012. No. Was it 2011, 2012? Yeah. The early 2010s. But Whitney Houston, and that's crazy because Whitney Houston was everything to Brandy. So for that woman to die on her birthday, that girl gonna live with that shit forever. And today is also Kelly Rowland's birthday. So happy birthday to Kelly Rowland. Happy birthday to Brandy, B. Rocka, the vocal boyable, all of that. And rest in peace. Rest in ethereal peace to Whitney Nippy Houston. Sissy. Now with all of that being said, Brandy, I never thought I'd be calling you to the carpet, but since I got you on the line, what's tea, mama? What's tea? You have, that nasty cake, Miss Ann. Y'all not gonna get that. Danye would. You have a nasty habit of promising stuff, not following through. Giving us something, then disappearing. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all, simply because, no ma'am. Because it would at least give me some sort of comfort if when you were gone, we had Jasmine Sullivan to hold us over. Or somebody, that could really give us our things, but no, it's not gonna work. And you did it too many times. You said you coming out with an autobiography. I don't know. I'm traumatized because the last time you said you were releasing a book, we never saw it. It never saw the light of day. This was back when you were in New York. Broadway times, Chicago times. And that was the best version of you, if you ask me. I know you felt the best you've ever been. That was just the best. And I was talking to Diane the other day, and I was just like, why doesn't she just implement the lifestyle she had when working on Broadway in her everyday life? You don't have to stop working out every day. You don't have to stop doing vocal exercises. You don't have to stop being this quirky person who just is full of joy just because you're not in New York doing Broadway no more. You can give all of that to the Brandy that's in Calabasas. Because I just feel like you just... I know depression is a monster, but don't let that take you down. And you gotta be... There has to be some glimmer of hope in the Norwood family, and the damn show ain't Ray J. And Sarah is just like her mama. Chip off the old block. I'm so sick of these one-off songs. Girl, if you don't give us a goddamn EP with that beautiful voice and videos... You and Krista Campbell did the whole alphabet thing, singing The Boy Is Mine for, I don't know if it was Halloween. It was Halloween. You had your little podcast. Come on. But this ain't about you. Yeah, Brandy, you said you was coming out with that. The shows being canceled that you've been on, you ain't got nothing to do with. Queens was great. Star was great. Zoe Ever After... I needed you to reel it back just a twinge because you was giving me overacting. You was giving me, I don't know. It was just too much. It was too much. And Big Luther said never too much. And you was giving too much. And the secretary, the dark-skinned secretary, she was the star of the show. It was your show. You were Zoe. It was called Zoe Ever After. She was the star. Then you were supposed to come out with a show called Little Miss Piggy. Never saw the light of day. Y'all did Brandy and Ray J a Family Business. Or Ray J and Brandy a Family Business. That was cute. The wigs were atrocious. Then you were supposed to do something with Timberland. Y'all kept releasing these one-off singles. I still want Whenever. Do I have Whenever You Like on my phone? I remember when that song first came out. You were driving doing promo for the reality show with Ray J, the Family Business. And you were driving with somebody and they were recording you. And Whenever You Like was playing in the background. You was like, more than amazing. Yes, it is. I remember. And I cannot find that clip nowhere. But, yeah, you supposed to come out. Oh, Johnny, and I know you was waiting for me to say this, bitch. On My Own, the documentary, you had a whole trailer. Failure after failure after failure. Oh, it was gonna release and showcase your triumphs, your failures, and kind of document everything. We never saw it. I would love just maybe a 15-minute, 20-minute, an hour, a video on YouTube, basically documenting how you made your albums. The little clips that you were putting on social media behind B7, you could have made an entire like documentary out of that. So we could have saw how every song was made, how the process was made. Because it sounds like you and Camper sat down and created the beats together. Because they're very nuanced, they're very abstract, they're very Brandy. But yeah. And then with B7, first of all, slow down, because you moving way too fast. To 11, some of your best work to date of your entire catalog. That was one of your best albums of all time. How many videos did we get from that? 2? Wildest Dreams and Put It Down. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Wish Your Love Away. Call Me and Danye. We have a whole treatment ready for Wish Your Love Away. And it's never too late. Never too much, never too late. Call us. Wish Your Love Away. So Sick. Come on, mama. Paint This House. Brandy, you had a gold mine sitting in your hand and you just let it crumble. Sometimes with your cheap ass, you gotta use your own money. You have to use your own money. That just is what it is. You were signed to a label, you are a legend, but at some point they looked at the numbers, they crunched the numbers, they looked at the data, they looked at the statistics and was like, she's not worth the risk. She's not worth the coin. We're just going to sign her and make sure she gets distributed. So that way, if we do strike gold on this, we get a big cash payout. But we're not going to invest a whole lot because we're not sure we're going to get that back. Okay, cool. You live in Los Angeles. Hundreds, if not thousands of hungry videographers waiting for the chance to work with a legend like you. Probably would cost half the price. Open call for dancers. Back in the day, hoes would have probably did it for free. But now everybody has equal opportunity, so you're going to have to pay them. But, Brandy, you could have did something. You didn't give us nothing. After they stopped, you stopped. And with B7, you didn't even try. You gave us Borderline. You gave us a live. You gave us a couple of live performances. You gave us that Colors performance of Rather Be, which I'm not too sure was sung live. And that was it. Pandora was cute, but your lip sang the fuck out of that. And Brandy, I love you. I will have your back till the end. I will defend you to the death. But real love is accountability. You have been lip syncing a lot lately. I don't know if it's something health-wise going on. I don't know. But I can tell. Even when Beyonce do it, I can just, I don't know, because music is in me. I got the music in me. Because the music is in me, I can just tell. I know when somebody is lip syncing. But whatever, we're past that. I just wanted more videos. Oh, look what you done started, bitch. Video. Rather Be. Video. Lucid Dreams. Unconditional Oceans. The first song. Saving All My Love. Brandy. And you never even performed half the songs I'm naming. What is up with people? And somebody made a comment on the video I said, talking to Normani, that it's the labels, you know. Now, grant you, she had a point. I was saying podcasts, YouTube videos, Instagram Live, like those things, you should need to get permission to do that shit on, because I can get on YouTube and sing a Normani song and cover it. Her label, RCA, is not gonna sue me. So if I can do it, you can do it. It's just promotion. And if they're worried about profitability, take the monetization off of that particular video. Notice the Beyonce Bowl is not monetized. If you go to YouTube, well, you're on YouTube. If after this video, you go and watch the Beyonce Bowl on NFL's channel and on Beyonce's channel, you're not going to see any ads. It's not monetized. It don't matter. Promote it. Promote it. I want more from you, girl. And I'm only asking for more because I know you can give more. It's people your age and older giving us our things. Nobody cared about Jennifer Lopez's documentary with all them goddamn videos, but she gave it to us. A full video anthology where she is acting, being cinematic, being emotional, dancing, giving us our things, and a woman is in her 50s. We can't blame it on the team no more. We can't blame it on the label no more. We can't blame it on management no more. You've been in the game since you were 10, if not younger. And you're in your mid to late 40s. So at best, you've been in this game 30 plus years. You know how it works by now and how to succeed. And even if you don't, you have access to people who are succeeding in this independent realm and can give you some pointers. But for you to keep putting out albums and your efforts be futile, lays at your feet, Brandy. Part of the reason why we not buying into this new Brandy brand is because it's nothing like the Brandy we came to know when you first came out. Which means that half of us, if not majority of us, don't know you now. We don't know the new you. This Brandy that you've evolved into, wearing these boho chic clothes and having a twist and being like this earthy girl, like, we don't know her. We know the pin-up schoolgirl that's America's princess. Then you start to be sultry. We was like, okay, she getting older, she got a baby. We'll give it a try, Bella Noche's. But then you took a turn and we was just like, What would help is if we got to know you. The documentary of you making an album, showing how you interact in the studio would have helped. You doing interviews or doing like a song by song breakdown where you talk about how the song came about and how you wrote it and what drew you to write about that would have helped. If every performance would have been like Soul Train, it would have helped. But I don't know. And for me, and this is coming from a diehard fan who loves the song that I'm talking about. So to hear it come from me, it gotta mean something because I would never tell you to do this in any other situation. But if you are here to promote B7, stop performing What About Us? That's one of my favorite records to hear you perform. Especially when you started revamping it and you went to Need Your Pity. Woman, you better motherfucking sing. That I thought, there's a couple records you perform. Who Is She to You? I love the way you put a live twist on it. But if we are here to promote B7, nothing but B7 is coming from this throat. That's it. We don't need to hear What About Us when you have 10 plus songs that you can perform and promote. Because if you sing What About Us like you did the New Year's Eve thing and all these other places, if you sing What About Us, we gonna go and listen to Full Moon. At the billboards, you saying Almost doesn't count. You taking me back to 1998? And you got an album that's out currently? I just want it to make sense. I want to understand what's going on. And I hate to come at you like this on your birthday, baby. This was not my intention. But at the same time, since I got your attention, let me just lay it on you. And this is coming from a place of love, and you know that. You know that. And we're cool, girl. I mean, she commented on my video one time from a video I made back in 2009 when she was releasing Human. But that's okay. She knows me. She checks on me. So, girl, I know you're going to see this. And I want you to know that hashtag I need more. Shout out to Jason YB. I need more. I need things. You started dragging your feet right around aphrodisiac. Full Moon, I understood because you were going through a pregnancy. Had to tend to your baby. I get it. Things happen. We got, first of all, we got Talk About Our Love. We got Who Is She to You? And then we got Aphrodisiac. For me to love that song the way I do, and for you to do that video the way you did it, I think I'm more mad at that video than I am at you for putting a man's face on your back. What the was that? Aphrodisiac, half of y'all probably don't even know she got a video for Aphrodisiac because the network saw it and was like, no, you're Brandy. And we dealt with you slipping and sliding through a public transit bus and twirling in a barber chair in Who Is She to You? And sliding down the light pole. And we dealt with all of that. You gave us our things. We talk about our love. And then you just started being this. Everybody looks at me like I'm a little girl. Like it just, it wasn't hidden. But I love you and I want more. So I hope this book comes out. Schedule your damn star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame so you can get your things. Brandy, you are holding you up. At first I thought it was them, but I heard through the grapevine that you gotta schedule that yourself. You ain't doing nothing. Your baby that moved out the house, you ain't got shit to do. The wildfires have ceased. Go get your star. So your stars can see you get the recognition you deserve. Give me another album. If you're gonna work with Camper, cool. I don't think he should produce the entire album. I don't. Go back to the people who produced the unreleased album. The unreleased music. I want the producer of Sweet Nothings. I want the producer of Drum Life. I want the producer of Bring It Back. I want the producer of Sober. I want the producer of, what else? You got Bring It Back. I'm Right Here. I want the producer of, it was Bring It Back and another one. Back and Forth. I want the producer of those. Follow Me. Give me that. Give me that. Go back to your roots and give us vocab. I mean, you can give us a little bop, a little Sitting on Top of the World, a little bit about us, a little Can We, a little I Thought. But you know what you need to do. It's in you, girl. It's in you. So bring it on out. That's all I got. I need to get ready for work. So I will talk to y'all soon. Make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing, and that the notifications are on. Same place, same time.